Waiting for everything to turn on, and there it is. All right. It is Friday, November 29th, 2019. It's 8:05 a.m. here in Arizona. Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. Well, Bitcoin is hammering this morning a bit, hammering in a good way. And I just wanted to mention Cameron Hanes. Obstacles can't stop you, weather can't stop you, heartbreak can't stop you, failure can't stop you, only you can stop you. And if you've been doing, crypto for the last year with the ups and downs in the markets, well, just want to remind you, only you can stop you. Keep at it. Bitcoin's shown up for work today, and I hope it is a bit inspiring if the recent downturn's been getting you down. So keep hammering. Only you can stop you. This is a tough market, but there's mad gains to be made, and let's keep hammering. All right. Hey, look at that. Bitcoin up 2% last 24 hours. That's $7,759. That's not bad. Ethereum 2.4% up $156. LTC, Litecoin, up 2.4% at $48. XRP, the banker's coin, that's 1.6% up, coming in at 23 cents. So definitely have a mix of green and red across the market, but the market is looking rather green. Even after Bitcoin pumped a bit this morning, we're not seeing all the alts getting crushed. And the ones that I've noticed that got crushed are beginning to turn around as Bitcoin levels off. Tether into Bitcoin last 24 hours, 2.17 billion. That's pretty rockin'. I guess not everybody was too distracted by Thanksgiving, and they were buying Bitcoin. So Ethereum, 730 million. That's not bad. I think yesterday we had over a billion, but still, this is great volume rocking into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin market cap, 140 billion. And real volume last 24 hours across the top 10 exchanges was 440 million. That is not bad. We're over 300 million. That's what I like to see. It was a holiday, and people are, they're hammering. Like Cameron Hanes. They're hammering, not giving up. Only we can stop us. So let's keep at it. Bitfinex, BitMEX, and Binance, totaling those up for longs and shorts, we got 63% longs, we got 36% shorts. So Bitfinex has way more longs and shorts. Bitfinex, it's close, but still more longs and shorts. Binance, actually, for a change the last 2 days, we're seeing it's still more shorts than longs, but the gap is getting much smaller. So longs at 46% on Binance and shorts at 53%. I guess the gangsters are giving up. All right. Dow Jones Industrial Average, still above 28,000 today, and starting the day on a green candle. S&P 500 starting the day on a green candle. All is looking good there. Let's look at the MACD on this. Daily MACD is positive. It was kind of flirting with going negative there, but now it's turned positive. So daily MACD looking good on the S&P 500. How's it looking on the Dow Jones? The chart won't work for me. Anyway, so I can't tell you on the Dow Jones how it's looking, but our Russell 2000 index, it's starting today on a red candle, but the day is young, and the MACD, if we look, has turned positive on the daily. So I bet you we'll end today with a green candle across all the markets. Dow Jones, S&P 500, and the Russell 2000 index. We're looking good for a Black Friday. All right, Bitcoin dominance. It's been going up the last couple of days. It's at 69%. Total 2, this is the altcoin market cap. Something I'd like to see is that it's actually been going up. We see the green candle. We've had an increase last couple of days. That's nice to see because we've been down here in the 50s. And it wasn't long ago that we were in the 70s as far as the billions into the altcoin market cap. So it's nice to see this sharp increase last couple of days. And something that I am noting is we're getting an increase in Bitcoin dominance, while we're also getting an increase in the altcoin market cap. So this is good. Maybe we're about to see, it's conjecture, but maybe we'll see a nice run for Bitcoin and the alts. It'd be nice if we had a Bitcoin season and an altcoin season. That certainly would be nice. I'd love to see these two continue up together. All right. Looking at the Bitcoin CME futures. Of course, the market seems to be delayed, but I could think it's closed on weekends anyhow. But as you can see, we are slowly approaching the 200 moving average on the daily, and when we cross that, I'm thinking that's going to be a good sign. Hopefully we don't get a CME futures gap, as they call it, over the weekend. We shall see. It's trending in a good direction. Good for it. Good for you, but whales and bankers. All right, so looking at the daily, the Bitcoin, very excited to see that we have gotten well above the 618 Fibonacci level, and that is rocking, and we're heading towards the dot 5. So this was a huge resistance level. As you can see, we really were struggling for a while to get above this. We were wicking above, wicking below on the daily, but we have broken above it. We're above the, I call it the moving 8, the 8 moving average on the daily, and so boom, we're looking good. This is powerful. Got some nice volume rolling in here. Let's see if we can continue working towards that dot 5 fib level. We did break a major, resistance that is important to break, and now we're heading towards a much healthier Fibonacci level at dot 5. And then, well, once we get to that dot 5 level, right around 8,500, we'll be hammering. All right, looking at all the important moving averages on the daily chart. Of course, we are below the 200, the 21 weekly EMA, and the 50 EMA, but look at that. We are moving towards them steadily. And on the daily, something I'm really excited to see is how the MACD, the histogram, is closing quickly, and the MACD line is approaching very steeply the red signal line. So once you get that positive cross on the daily, I would say that's going to be a good sign. Especially when we get across the 50 and the 21 weekly EMA, it's just going to be, I think that will create some momentum and some confidence, especially with a positive MACD on the daily. This is just to show that we do have this beautiful support and resistance historically, and volume, buy-sell volume on the VPVR right around 8,000. And as you can see, we're moving back into that territory. Closer we get to 8,000, as we get into 8,000 and above it, I think that's going to be great market confidence. On the daily, looking at the whale buy sell indicator, which I do link to in the show notes, we haven't hit a buy yet on the daily, but I think it's getting close. A lot of people watch this, and oftentimes I do notice when it does make a move, a buy or sell move, we're seeing Bitcoin in and out of the market. It's kind of like the daily MACD, basically. People do follow this. So, just to note. 2-hour Bitcoin chart for immediate price action. Look at that. We are getting really close in the 2-hour to crossing that 200 moving average. Boom, that is nice. And on the Super Guppy indicator, all the EMAs have turned green. And on the 2-hour, look at this. It's a really happy sign. The MACD is positive. I tend to note the 2-hour chart, and the MACD crosses as immediate price action for Bitcoin. It tends to be a time frame that I do watch to see the mood of Bitcoin. So if we get above this 200 moving average on the daily today, that's going to be pretty, I'm sorry, on the 2-hour, that's going to be pretty rocking. So let's just see. We've had some very powerful price action this morning. Definitely a pump, definitely some hammering. Well, no, Cameron, once again, keep hammering. Bitcoin is hammering, and if we get above the 200 moving average on the 2-hour chart today with that MACD positive, I think the daily will be the next thing we will see crossing, maybe even today or tomorrow. All right, now let's check out the 1-hour. I do see a channel, an upward channel on the 1-hour chart. We have crossed the 200 moving average. This is a good sign. We'll see how this channel plays out. Big news, there really is none today, other than yesterday was Thanksgiving, and keep hammering. All right, I belong to Blockchain Education. I have for 2 years. It's rocking, and if you want to find out how to get into these coins that are green, that are making money, there's a hybrid trading system that can auto-enter you. And also there's just a signals group, which you'd have to enter yourself manually. And of course, even with a full membership with a hybrid trading, that will enter you automatically in the trades. It is your choice. You can opt in or out of that. You can switch that in and switch that off, depending on how the market is doing, what your confidence level is. So click on the affiliate link in the description. This is a great infomercial right there. When you click on it, hey, come join the team. I'm Cowboy Craig in the chat. Hope to see you there and hope to be making money together in 2020. Like, share, and subscribe and comment. It truly does help. And I'll see you again tomorrow.